They have no empathy. They're heartless, and they will learn a lesson. The universe will teach them a lesson. The law of karma. No debt in the universe goes unpaid. Karma will teach them a lesson. The Most High will teach them a very important lesson. They are laughing. They are mocking. They are laughing at the demise of somebody. They are laughing at your pain. The thing you went through. When you were in tears. When you were so heartbroken. Not only you, other people. That is how they live their life. Something happens to someone and the empath you are, you feel for them. You show empathy, sympathy. You have a heart. But not these people. And there's a lot of victim blaming going on. Somebody goes through something. Somebody goes through a tough time. And instead of feeling sorry, instead of showing some measure of empathy, people are blaming the victim. There are times when you went through something and they were blaming you. It's like women who are raped. Very often people are blaming these women. Oh, they should have done this. Oh, they shouldn't have done that. Okay, fine. They made a mistake. Let's say they did. But it's now the time to be bashing them. It's now the time to be lashing out at them and to be saying, oh, they did that. Is that the time to be showing no empathy? How about showing some empathy? You see, you who are here with me on this channel, that is the type of person you are. The empaths that many of you are. But there are some people in this world, as long as it doesn't affect them, they don't care. As long as they are not the one feeling the pain, who cares? I've experienced situations where you're telling some people about something that happened. They don't care. They move on to the next topic, something that doesn't even matter. They don't care. They're not feeling the pain. That is just how some people are. A lot of them, they are all about themselves. They are narcissists. So, if you go through something, you watching me here on this advancing channel, as you give the video a thumbs up, everybody, smash that like button. A lot of you have already done so, so if you smash it, you will be unliking it. Like somebody said in the comments. So thank you very much. To those of you who haven't done so, that is. Yes, so you're explaining something to them, what you went through, and they could care less. Okay, fine. Fine. You're explaining something to them. This happened to somebody and they're bashing that person. That is crazy. That is something I don't understand. How can people be like that? Well, on one hand, I understand it, but you know what I'm saying? No empathy, and there is a price to pay. Their day is coming. The universe has to teach them a lesson. Their day is coming when they have to go through the same thing that somebody else went through, the same thing that you went through, so they will learn how you felt, so that they will be humbled. They have to experience it, because They have a lesson to learn. They were busy mocking. They were busy laughing at somebody who is a victim, blaming that person. But right now, it's their turn. Right now, they are going through what that person went through. And they are there hoping that somebody will be empathetic. Somebody will show a level of empathy. There they are. They have to be, because they are about themselves. They are all about themselves. But if they were about others as well, they would have been in a better place. Perhaps had they supported you, you would have been there for them today easily. Had they supported others, others would have been there for them. You see, what a lot of people don't understand is that bad things happen to good people. At times, just because something bad happened to you as the breeze is blowing in nature, doesn't mean that you are a bad person. You see, life is about highs and lows. Let's say right now, you are experiencing no pain, you are feeling good, all is well. But there comes a time when you are experiencing difficulty, when you get the flu, when, God forbid, when something bad happens to you, when you are not feeling as happy as you normally do, when disaster strikes, something terrible happens. An accident. It can happen to anybody. The thing that happened to you can happen to them too. So something happens to you, they start to blame you as if you are the one at fault, who is at fault, not understanding that that same thing can happen to them too. So what these people need to realize is that when something bad happens to somebody, instead of attacking them, instead of criticizing, how about showing some empathy? How about supporting that person? How about being there for that person? How about showing love? Not them. There's no love in their heart. And not them, because they are not about the positive. They are all about negativity. So will they be there for you? No. Will they feel what you feel? No. That is not them. They are all about themselves, and they are not about anybody else. But like we've seen, there is a price to pay, because whatever you send out there comes back to you as an airplane flies above. Whatever you send out comes back to you. So it's important to be a good person. It's very important to show a little kindness. It's very important to be there for others, because when you are there for others, you are being there for yourself as well. Whatever goes around comes around. Whatever you send out comes back to you. It's a universe that is based on echo. Law of attraction. When you are offering a vibration, that vibration can and will be matched. Whatever you send out comes back to you. And they wonder why they can't find peace, they can't find joy, they can't find love. That is the way they live their life. They are all about themselves, and they are not about anybody else. A lot of these people, they don't care. Something happens to somebody, they don't care. They are laughing. We live in a world where something happens to you and people are happy. They are happy that something bad happened to you. They are not feeling the pain. So it's all fun. It's all fun and games because they are not feeling the pain. They're celebrating. They're sharing it on social media. They're laughing in the comments. Somebody went through something so terrible and they're laughing. Somebody almost lost their life and they're laughing. Somebody lost their life and they are laughing. It's all fun. Does it have to do with the programming of these cartoons? Made us so heartless. Something bad happens to somebody, people are laughing. It's funny. It's not supposed to be funny. You know? And the way this is shared on social media, all of the memes. Why? Because they are not the one who is feeling the pain. Somebody's there on the ground, on the road, they got hit by a car, people are laughing. They fell on a bike, they're bruised, they're taken to the hospital, people are laughing. People find it funny. No empathy. They are not empathetic. But if it were them, it wouldn't have been funny. They would have been feeling the pain. You see, like we said, very often it has to happen to them too for them to understand. And the way the universe works, one day it happens to them too. One day they have to feel the pain as well so that they will understand what this other person they were laughing at felt. One day they have to go through it too. These insects, they are relentless these days. These insects, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's because it's been raining, but they are everywhere these days. But it's alright. They cannot stop what is going on here. They cannot stop the advancing man or advancing woman watching me here on this advancing channel as the breeze blows in nature and the sun shines. And as I speak to you, I am reminded of something that happened a few days ago, where a man was shot and killed. The hero that he is, he observed a robbery taking place at a store nearby. His house is close to that store, so he knows the people very well. He's always around. A robbery was taking place. The store, or the small shop, convenience store, was being robbed at gunpoint. Somehow he pursued, or he followed the robbers. He ended up being shot in the process. He was killed. Now we may say he was wrong on one hand to have pursued the robbers. I don't know whether he knew that they had a gun or not. But my first thought was, how sad for a man to lose his life in that way, a young man. And it is not even about age. His brother was on Facebook, you know, telling the story. It was on the news and everything, and how sad it is, and you know how tragic, crying and everything. He's so broken-hearted. But then I was speaking about it to somebody, and all they were doing was attacking the dead person, the man who's already dead. I see him as a hero. He tried to defend a neighbor. Call it smart, or call it foolish, or call it whatever, but that is not the focus at the time. How about some empathy? How about sympathizing with the family? How about sincere condolences to the family instead of saying, oh, he was so stupid and he shouldn't have done that and blah 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 and going on and on. Let's say he made a mistake. We all make mistakes. We judge wrongly. Now if somebody has a gun, hey, let them have the money, and so on. We know that. But remember, we are not even too clear about what transpired. So now is not the time to be attacking the man who lost his life. But they don't care. A lot of people think that they are smarter than everybody, they are wiser than everybody. If they were in the same situation, sometimes they could have done worse, you know, because it is so easy to judge when you are not in the situation. Remember, we do not know all of the details. I just find that they were so quick, that person was so quick to attack the young man who died instead of showing a level of empathy, of empathizing with the family, or sympathizing with the family, or feeling something. Somebody lost their life and they're not a bad person. A good man lost his life. You know, he was trying to do good, but maybe, you know, let's say yes, he should have left that alone. Because somebody may argue, okay, it's just money, you know. But let's look deeper. How about some empathy? Some people, the point is that some people, they don't care. They just don't care, and it's all about them, and they think they would have done a better job, or you know, they don't care. As we have in nature, let me tell you something. Empathy is a good thing. How about that? It's not only about us, it is also about others. As we hear in nature, let me tell you, the breeze has been blowing, the sun has been shining, and it's beautiful out here in nature. I am sending you all of these good vibes. I am sending you all of this love, all of this light. Have you been there? Have you seen it? I'm sure many of you have experienced this, a lack of empathy. As we are on this advancing channel, I look forward to hearing what you have to say. What is your story? Remember, there is a price to pay. Whatever you send out comes back to you. Whatever you sow is what you reap. The law of sowing and reaping, the law of cause and effect. I send you good vibes. I send you all of this positive energy. Thank you for your support of this advancing channel. Those of you who support via Super Thanks, via PayPal, you are valued and you are appreciated. Those of you who are members of this advancing channel, you are valued and you are appreciated. It means a whole lot. Big up yourself. My name is Mantius. As you already know, this is the advancing channel. One love, God bless, and all the best.